1309, State of Texas versus Megan Kathleen Conacher. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense.
Lorraine Ephraim for Megan.
And are you Miss Conacher?
Conacher.
I know I keep mispronouncing your name. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Just give me one moment. All right. We're here for sentencing in this matter. According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 8 years in the prison, and the state is silent on your application.
Well, I think what it is, they're recommending probation, but silent on deferred.
That is correct. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to make sure. And I think it's kind of an unusual. I think it's a 7-year, an 8-year underlying with a 7-year rec.
All right. So have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections to the PSI report, state? Defense, any objection to the PSI report?
No, Your Honor.
Have both parties had a chance to review the TAP evaluation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections to the TAP evaluation?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Then the state is silent on the application for a deferred adjudication. Defense, do you have any witnesses?
No, Your Honor. I guess I would like the court to note that her mom is here in support, and I have some things I'd like to urge on her behalf. She may want to say a few words.
All right. So I'm looking at her criminal history. She's been on deferred adjudication before, and that deferred adjudication was revoked, and she was given 44 days in the Bexar County Jail with the judgment satisfied. And so why should I grant her deferred adjudication? She's been given deferred before.
I understand, Judge. Megan's come a long way, and she's still in process. She's suffered a lot of trauma over her life and her childhood, and then was kind of deep in her addiction, which led to this offense. Since then, she has begun counseling and is sober.
Yes.
And she feels like the counseling that she's engaging in right now is very helpful to her.
I'm also on medication now.
And she would greatly value the opportunity to avoid a felony conviction if possible, due to her age and circumstances in life. It could be really important for her not to have that felony conviction. Although we did talk at length about it, and you can see it's kind of an unusual deal for us to come like this, but and we're appreciative of the probation. She just would like an opportunity, if she could, to prove herself and to avoid the conviction. And she has an appointment with her counselor this Wednesday, in fact.
Just one moment. Excuse me, no talking behind the court reporter. All right, you may continue.
Okay. And did you want to say?
Just that when I was offered deferred the first
You want to
time.
raise your right hand?
Sorry.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Megan Conacher.
All right, you may proceed.
When I got put on deferred adjudication the last time, I was very young and I was freshly new into my addiction and didn't know as much as I know about myself now. And I wasn't willing to do the work that I am willing to do now.
All right, any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Who is Tyree Ranford?
He's the guy that I'd met at the bus stop who had the drugs.
So are you employed?
I work for an app called ShiftSmart.
And what do you do?
I go to different Circle K's and I either clean the store or stock their walk-in taser.
All right. Any other witnesses you want to call, Mom?
No.
So that I can have.
I didn't talk to the mom about testifying, but if she's here, I think she'd be willing to see if the court had any questions for her.
I do.
Okay. What's her name? Maureen Hannaford.
All right, the deputy is going to have you stand over there. All right, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Maureen Kemper.
All right, so I have a few questions for you.
Okay.
All right, I'm trying to make a decision on whether or not to.
This might sound like routine paperwork, but it's actually one of the most important moments in the hearing. The judge isn't just checking boxes. She's verifying that treatment is already in place. Courts are far more likely to grant a second chance when they see someone actively getting help before they're ordered to.
Give her a felony conviction or whether or not to give her deferred adjudication. So just before we start with my questions, I want you to know that your testimony, if I don't give her deferred, it's not your fault. If I do give her your deferred, so there's no need for you. Every answer that you give me is the correct answer. So is she currently living with you?
Yes.
All right. And when she was placed on deferred adjudication back in 2015, was she living with you or no?
Oh, yeah, no,
All right.
no.
So what is her daily routine like with you?
It varies. It depends on if she has a shift. If she has a shift, she's up and gone before I'm up because she has to take the bus.
Mhm.
Otherwise they're home. I mean, her daughter's at the house too. She's 14 and we're homeschooling. There's other issues with her daughter. It's just either she goes to work or she's at the house. Well, honestly,
You wake up, you make breakfast.
no,
What
I
ti-
wake up and run out the door to work.
Okay, what time do you normally wake up?
I'm up by like 5:30, 6
And
on a
what-
workday.
And what time are you out of the house?
I gotta be by 7 or I'm late for work.
Okay. And then Megan and her daughter, are they
At home.
usually,
Yeah.
usually up or getting up?
Bella, not so much, but Megan, yeah. Yeah.
All right. So when she was in her addiction in the past,
Mhm.
were you able to notice changes and could you tell that there were issues?
She wasn't at my house when she started that.
Okay.
I am a registered nurse and I have seen it. There are times when I've seen it, yes.
All right. So you
In
would
the
be able to
past.
know if there are some issues if she were falling off her schedule.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
All right. And if she were to fall off her schedules,
And she's
Would-
out of my house.
all right. Well, before she's out of your house, would you be willing to contact probation?
Oh, yeah. If
All right.
that's what you want me to do, absolutely.
And what I can tell you, this defense counsel will tell you that if someone has a mental health issue, if they have a drug issue, my goal when they're placed on probation is to help them with that and help them stay on track. Of
Mhm.
course, if they're not doing their part, then sometimes there's nothing I can do for them but send them to prison. So I will want to alleviate any fears that you have that sometimes parents may have. Oh, I can't tell probation because my child will go to prison.
Ma'am, I'm
Yeah.
a registered nurse. I can't have it in my house.
Okay.
I can't.
So you'll let us know?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
All right. Any other questions? All right. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
Well, I guess it would, if I, does it appear to you she's doing better now?
Oh, yeah. 100%. I mean, she had lived with, so she was very good right before COVID, right? And we actually went through getting her daughter away from her dad
Mhm.
because that was a big thing.
Mhm.
And she did great. She actually homeschooled her daughter and my other granddaughter because she was the only one that got furloughed.
Mhm.
She did wonderfully all through that. Then she kind of slid a little bit after that. And then she left. And so, yeah,
So she had a pretty bad relapse. She was out there,
right.
but now she's doing better.
Yes.
Does she appear clearer to you?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I can tell. I can tell. When she's eating me out of house and home, I know she's good.
Is she eating you out?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay, I love that. Thank you.
The truth.
So I
Thank you
love
so
it.
much.
I think we all know that's a good
Any
sign.
questions, State?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right. If you'll come forward. So according to the TAP evaluation, I think they're recommending DDRF. Is that correct?
I did see that rec for the DDRF and
6 years of deferred adjudication, that's a huge break, but it's also a legal tightrope stay compliant, and a felony conviction may never become final slip up on these conditions though, and the judge can revoke probation and impose the original sentence. Would you take that risk?
and
All right, are you currently receiving mental health treatment? And who is that with?
Right side?
do you have your phone?
Yeah.
Would you mind if we showed the appointment on her phone?
Oh, no, she just will need to give it to
Okay.
probation.
She has some information on her phone if the court would care to see it.
No. She'll need to show it to probation.
Okay.
So probation, I'm thinking we'll start with, since she's already receiving treatment through Brightside, you're going to have to sign a release so that probation can have that and they'll know when your appointments are. DDRF, that's in custody. So you need to make sure that you stay on track with everything.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is going to sentence you to 6 years deferred adjudication. There's to be no contact with Tyree, Tyree, Ranford, Ranford. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, MIC caseload, continued treatment with right side, field visits 1 time per month for 6 months, 120 sober meetings in 120 days, $1,500 fine, that will be probated, 200 hours of community service restitution. What is your dream job?
Dual diagnosis substance abuse counselor.
Okay. If you are able to do that and complete it and obtain your certification, the court will deem the community service hours satisfied. Probation, is there anything else? I'm sorry, proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Anything else, probation? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record in this courtroom and state your excuse. In this courtroom, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If you have an issue, you need to let probation know. If you feel as though they're not addressing it, you can always come back to court. You're going to need to sign those releases so probation can make sure that you're keeping up with your appointments at Brightside. Do you understand? Do you have any questions about anything? All right, just wait in the courtroom and probation will go over conditions for you.
In Your Honor, I thought the misdemeanor was being TIC'd on this.
Let me check and see. Yes. And taking consideration 707107.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
All right.
Does that mean?
5 in 2022 CR 3008, State versus Mark Anthony Aragon. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Megan Gallagher, state.
Robert Maurer for the defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Aragon?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, off the record for a moment. Excuse me, sir. You're going to have to find a seat for security reasons. Thank you. All right, we're back on the record. And each cause number, you entered a plea of guilty. The court ordered a TAP evaluation and PSI in each cause number. This was actually set for a hearing, but your client was a no-show. And so a warrant was issued for his arrest. And cause number 2022 CR 8245, according to the plea bargain agreement, the state is silent on your application. There's to be restitution to Express Super G's. This is to run concurrent with 2022 CR 3008. And in that cause number, according to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be
Now, this is something you don't see every day. Instead of treating community service as punishment alone, the judge connects it directly to the defendant's dream of becoming a substance abuse counselor. That's accountability with a path toward rehabilitation, a rare but powerful courtroom moment.
assessed at 3 years in the prison and the state is silent on your applications. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report? State?
Yes, Judge.
Defense?
Yes.
Any objections? State?
No, Your Honor.
Defense?
No.
Have both parties had a chance to review the TAP evaluation? State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, no objections.
All right. State is silent. Defense, do you have any witnesses?
Judge, on my client's behalf, I'd ask the court to consider granting his application for probation. And if the court decides that's not appropriate, I just ask the court give him credit for time served and honor the plea bargain.
All right. Is there a reason why he didn't show for court at his sentencing?
I have no explanation, Judge.
All right. Would you like to say anything?
I had just lost my job and I
No. I mean, if you want to say something, you can say something, but you're going to be placed under oath. And if it's something that is factual, the state will be able to ask questions in regards to that.
no,
So do you wish to say anything?
no.
All right, then in cause number ending in 8245, according to the PSI report, they have a restitution amount of, I believe, 2,500. Is there an agreement to that restitution amount?
No, Judge.
All right, other than their request of that amount, state, do you have any documentation? Because in the PSI report, I just see where they're saying tanks were stolen and they state it's for $2,500, but there's no receipts or anything of that nature.
Yes, Your Honor. Checking on our online system to see if that's been uploaded to discovery.
No problem. And while she's reviewing that, and cause number 2022 CR 8245, the court is going to deny your application. Court will find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 1 year in the state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. This will run concurrent with 2022 CR 3008. And any update, state? All right, there's going to be restitution to Express Super G's. And the owner is listed as Raul Garcia. There's to be no contact with 227 Enrique Barrera Parkway or Express Super G's. Anything else in that cause number with regards to sentencing?
No, Judge.
And then in cause number ending in 3008, the court is finding you guilty. Sentence you to 3 years in the prison. Give you credit for any time served. And this will run concurrent with 2022 CR 8245. Anything else in that cause number with regards to sentencing?
No, Judge.
All right, in each cause number, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because these are plea bargaining agreements, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because these are felony convictions, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record and state your excuse. Here's the thing, and I'm sure your attorney will tell you this. Yes, I review people's history, but the number one thing you must do, if you have sentencing, you have to show up. Who knows what would have happened? Maybe I would have given you probation, but the fact that you don't show up combined with your criminal history, that's a recipe that tells me you're not going to do well on probation. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck.
Watch this decision carefully. The judge gives him one last opportunity to speak under oath, but also warns that anything he says can be challenged by the prosecution. Sometimes in court, staying silent is the safest legal strategy. But silence also means giving up your chance to explain yourself. This is the lesson every defendant, and honestly everyone, should remember. Showing up matters. The judge even admits probation might have been possible, but missing court shattered that trust. One decision changed the outcome of the entire case. Do you think the sentence would have been different if he had appeared on time? And here comes the bigger picture. We just watched two very different defendants leave the same courtroom with completely different futures. One earning a final chance through strict supervision, the other heading to prison after losing the court's confidence. It's a powerful reminder that in sentencing, credibility can matter just as much as the crime itself.